milestone day for both of us, and I'm glad to be sharing it with you. Usually, this is usual for my teaching day. I try and get through, and there's interruptions throughout. So we'll see how much I get through this. I'm trying to. So I'm on my third line of my presentation. So Dejon, usually I'm standing at the front of the class talking, but if you don't mind, I'm going to turn around and talk to all of these people about you, okay?
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, Ms. Dawson, your boy is worried about you getting emotional, so try your best to hold your shoes in.
All right, where to God? All right.
Dejon is an extremely kind, intelligent, and hardworking young man. I had the pleasure of getting to be his teacher this past year, allowing me to see all of the skills he has acquired throughout his educational career, while at the same time pushing him to become that much more independent before he steps out into the world beyond the walls of Cade's. As a student in our Taskmasters program, Dejon will go out into the community to volunteer at a variety of local businesses and organizations, learning vocational and social skills that he will take with him long into adulthood.
No, we get a presentation of everyone.
Gonna get there, Dejon. While in school, Dejon enjoyed creating presentations about his favorite movies and sharing his peers, saying, "You can write this," and sharing them with his peers, staff, and visitors from the DCIU. He loves Sonic, Trolls, Pokemon, Zootopia, Space Jam, and of course, Super Mario. He's a fan. He's a fan of Philadelphia sports teams. Go Birds, right, Mr. Derek? And especially the 76ers, as he has a great interest in the sport of basketball. Dejon values his family, who he is so happy to have here supporting him today, especially his mom.
Oh, thank God.
He has built special bonds with his classmates, who he has shared so many laughs with, and all of the GCMS staff that have been part of his team since he started here. While we are happy to see him wearing a cap and gown, sitting on stage ready to graduate and begin a new chapter, we will miss having him in our classroom, and I'm sure the wider school community feels the same. So Dejon, even though it feels like you literally just became my student, I want to take this opportunity to say something I say to you at the end of the day, every day, but this time it carries a little bit more weight.
I know I've been through a lot, though.
It's time for you to get on out of here. Explore the world. Keep striving to become more independent each day, and good luck in everything you do.
Easy, but every step you've taken has brought you closer to this day, and today we honor every single one of those steps. You've shown us that success isn't about fitting into somebody else's definition of achievement. It's about showing up and trying again, asking for help when you need it, and never, ever losing your determination or your smile. You've reminded us that communication takes many forms, that progress does not and should not look the same for everyone, and that every accomplishment, no matter how big or small, is worth celebrating. You have made an impact on all of us. You have taught us that anyone can do hard things, and you've done hard things consistently with courage and with heart and with your own kind of brilliance. To the families of these 7 incredible students, thank you. Thank you for believing in your student, for being their advocates, their safe space, their biggest cheerleaders. Your love and support have been the foundation behind every achievement we celebrate today. To our teachers, paraprofessionals, therapists, nurses, and support staff, some that are no longer Cade's employees but just came back to celebrate today. You are the champions behind the scenes. You've met each student where they are and helped them grow in ways that will last a lifetime. You've adapted, encouraged, lifted up, and stood beside our students every step of the way. Your compassion and your commitment hold up the foundation from which these graduates have soared. Please, if you work at Cade's, please stand up and we'll give you a round of applause. Graduates, as you move forward, whether it's into an adult program or a vocational path or supported living, you carry with you a strength that cannot be taught in any classroom. You have memories that you shared with us, friendships and lessons that will guide you and us wherever you go. Please know this, you are valued, you are capable, you are loved, you have such a bright future. More has been expected of you in your first 21 years than will be expected of most humans in a lifetime. You have done more, worked harder, learned how to adapt and change that we, your witnesses, will never be expected to match. The world may not always understand your journey, but that doesn't make it any less meaningful. In fact, it makes it even more important. Congratulations, Kitty. Congratulations, Elle. Congratulations, Jaden and Dejon, Mason, Jared, and Chase. The class of 2026 will be one that we never forget. And now it is my great honor to introduce Dejon Carter to share a graduate reflection representing the class of 2026.
I'm Denise McKee, and I have had the pleasure and honor of being Chase's teacher for 3.5 of his 5.5 years at Memorial School. Sorry, turn around. Chase is such a kind and gentle student with great perseverance. His gentle spirit is reflected in the way he interacts with both staff and his peers. His huge smile is contagious, and his character shines through in everything he does. He shows his wonderful sense of humor with a laugh or even just a look shared with classmates and staff. And what an ear for music. Once he hears a good beat, it doesn't take much convincing to get him up and dancing. Chase seems to really love the color yellow. Chase, right? Color yellow. He points to it or shows it to you wherever he can find it. It makes sense, doesn't it? It matches his sunny disposition. Perseverance is truly one of Chase's strengths. He works very hard to complete both new and familiar tasks, and he knows how to advocate for himself by signaling help on his device when needed. Chase, you deserve to be honored today, let me pull this around a little bit, for being such a kind and gentle and hardworking young man. You have come so far in the time that I have known you, and whenever I see Elmo, Mario, or the color yellow, I will think of you. To Chase's family, Charlene and Marcel, thank you for the support you have given Chase throughout his education at GCMS. He is so lucky to have such a loving parents who care for him so deeply. And to little Marcel, Madison, and Mason, have fun with your big brother. Dance, play, and sing along with him. Oh, I was doing great. Now here I go. Continue to learn together. So sorry. You have left a lasting mark on all of us, Chase, and you'll always hold a special place in our hearts.
Good morning. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Good morning to our Cade's family, and most importantly, to the families of our amazing graduates that are here with us today. Thank you for trusting us and sharing your amazing children with Cade's over these years. You opened your hearts and allowed us to become part of their journeys. We are endlessly grateful for that privilege. During their time here, these students have truly touched so many lives. They brought unique energy, profound kindness, and unforgettable moments into our classrooms every single day. They taught us just as much as we taught them. They reshaped our community with their laughter, resilience, and distinct spirits. As we close this beautiful chapter today, we feel a mix of nostalgia, pride, and are so thankful to have been a small part of their stories. This ceremony is not an ending, but a transition to the next chapter. We cannot wait to see what the rest of their stories will be as they write their next exciting pages. Katherine. Katherine is someone who reminds us daily of what it truly means to live with joy, grace, and an open heart. To know Katherine is to be drawn into a world of pure positivity. She has a rare magnetic gift. She does not need a microphone or a grand speech to command a room. Without saying a single word, Katherine draws people in. Her warmth is an unspoken invitation to be happy, and her presence alone makes any room brighter. She navigates life with a sweet, calm spirit, always ready to go with the flow and embrace whatever the day brings. Katherine's life is a beautiful playlist, shaped by the things she loves most. Katherine finds harmony in the world around her and shares that rhythm with everyone she meets. Through the magic of stories, her love for books isn't just a hobby, it is a shared journey. Together with her mom, Katherine travels on book tours for their very own book, Butterfly Sisters, spreading inspiration one page at a time. The joy of the stage. Katherine brings her vibrant energy to the spotlight through her acting group, Acting Without Boundaries, proving that expression has no limits. Katherine, your happiness is infectious, your sweetness is a gift. As we all step into the future, let us take a page from Katherine's book, listen to the music, embrace the journey, and welcome change with an open mind. All right, Jared. Jared is a young man who brings light, music, and endless joy wherever he goes. When you think of Jared, you immediately think of the soundtrack he brings to our lives. Jared does not just listen to music, he shares it. He absolutely loves singing to others, lifting everyone's spirit with his voice. His musical taste is as diverse and vibrant as his personality. On any given day, Jared might be rocking out to heavy beats, grooving to the oldies, jamming out to country, or rapping along to his favorite tracks. He reminds us all that life is sweeter when you have a song in your heart. Beyond his music, Jared has an amazing sense of humor. He is a master of fun and silly conversations. The staff always look forward to spending time with him because they know they're guaranteed a laugh. Jared is also an absolute whiz on his communication device. When he wants to, he can effortlessly navigate through multiple screens to tell us exactly what is on his mind, or to pick out some tunes. Jared, you have taught us to appreciate the simple pleasures of life, a good song, a hearty laugh, a conversation with a friend, and a beautiful view. You bring so much energy and love to everyone around you. As you graduate today, we want to keep you singing, keep laughing, keep navigating your way to big things. All right, Jaden. Jaden has brought so much joy, laughter, and light to our lives. When you first meet Jaden, you quickly learn a few things about him. He is quiet, he is wonderfully easygoing, and he possesses a truly fantastic sense of humor. He reminds us every day that you do not need to make the most noise to completely capture a room. Though Jaden himself might be quiet, he absolutely loves it when the rest of the world gets a little bit loud and silly. Nothing brings us more joy than watching Jaden completely crack up at the silliest things, whether it's the loud banging of drums or Janie jumping up and down making ridiculous noises. Jaden is always ready to match the moment with his incredible, infectious energy. Jaden has worked so hard and gotten good at using his communication switches and his facial expressions to share his joy with us. He especially loves when Katie records hilarious, silly accents on his switches for him to play back. When he is happy, he lights up the room with his beautiful, amazing smile and a big, genuine belly laugh that fills all of our hearts. Of course, Jaden also knows exactly what he doesn't like, and he isn't afraid to let us know that either. We always know when he is feeling a little sad, especially when he doesn't get a chance to see his favorite girl, Stacy. That honest connection and clear expression are what make Jaden so uniquely wonderful to be around. Jaden, you have taught us so much about patience, joy, and the power of a great laugh. Keep using your voice, keep laughing at silly things, and take that amazing smile and that beautiful spirit out into the world. All right, Gabrielle. Gabrielle, though we all know her best as Elle, she lights up every room that she goes into. She does not just show up to school, she brings her vibrant energy to it. Elle is full of absolute enthusiasm and is always the very first to participate in anything we do. Elle is, without a doubt, our resident classroom diva, and she has the style to back it up. Every single day, she holds court with her famous book of hairstyles. She picks a lucky staff member to choose the look of the day, and then her amazing nurse Alicia steps in to magically create her masterpiece. Elle's style is unmatched, but her heart is even bigger. Elle has always enjoyed the simple comfort of being read to, getting lost in a great story, and listening closely to the voices of others. She knows how to appreciate the quiet moments just as much as the loud ones. But let's be honest, Elle is a social butterfly at heart. She thrives on friendship, laughter, and staying in the loop. She absolutely loves hearing the tea. Of course, we also need a soundtrack for all of these years, and Elle always made sure we had one. She is a massive music lover, and she is also famously the person who will always demand to choose the very first song on the playlist. Today feels like the perfect opening track to the brand new album she is about to write. All right, Mason. Mason is a young man who brings his own steady rhythm to our school community. When you think of Mason, you can almost hear the beat of his day, familiar routines, favorite activities, and the people he trusts most, creating a rhythm that is uniquely his. And just like a great song, Mason shows us that there is a beauty in consistency, strength in repetition, and meaning in the moments that matter most to him. Those who know Mason well also know of his most memorable and endearing expressions, that raised eyebrow. With just one look, Mason can say so much. It might mean curiosity, humor, or a quiet, "I'm thinking about this." It's part of what makes Mason so distinctly himself, and it never fails to bring a smile to the people around him, like a perfectly timed note in a favorite song. And speaking of favorite songs, Mason has great taste when it comes to music. One that stands out is Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, a classic that, just like Mason, has its own unique rhythm, unexpected moments, and something special that draws you in. When Mason connects with what he loves, whether it's music or his preferred activities, you can see a sense of engagement and joy that is truly meaningful. Mason, you have taught us that every person brings their own kind of music into the world. Your rhythm matters, your presence matters, and even that signature raised eyebrow speaks volumes. As you graduate today, we are so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. Keep moving to your own beat, and keep finding joy in the things you love, and keep being exactly who you are.